Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So now I'm going to solve question number 3 of weekly contest 407. Okay, so this is LeetCode problem number 3228. Maximum number of operations to move ones to the end. Okay, so in this program you are given a binary string s and you can perform the following operation on the string any number of times. So we have to choose any index I from the string where I plus 1. Okay, so next index, it should be less than s dot length such that s of I is equal to 1 and s of I plus 1 should be equal to 0. Okay, so we have to move the character s of I to the right until it reaches the end of the string or another one. So see in this example string s, so see this one. Okay, so if we choose index I is equal to 1, so if we just choose this index, this is nothing but index 1. Okay, this is index 0, this is my index 2, this is index 3, this is index 4, and this is index number 5. Okay, and the length of my string is 6. Okay, so here if we choose index is equal to 1. Okay, so here see at this position s of 1 is equal to 1, right, and my s of I plus 1 is equal to 0, right, and see I plus 1 is less than s dot length. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this one, okay, until my next one, okay, or until my string is completed. Okay, so we have to move the character s of I to the right until it reaches the end of the string or another one. Okay, so after doing this, see now this one reaches at this position. Okay, and here there is one more one, right, so here, so see this, so this is just one operation. Okay, this is just one operation, so we have to return the maximum number of operations that you can perform. Okay, so see this example number 1. Okay, so when we are going to choose index number 0, so this is my index 0, right, this is my index 1, this is my index number 2, this is my index number 3, this is my index number 4, this is my index number 5, and this is my index number 6. Okay, so when we choose index as 0, so the resulting string is going to be s is equal to 001 and then 1101. Okay, so here see this is 1 and this is 0, and I plus 1 is less than my string dot length, right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just move this one until here. Okay, so this is going to be one operation, so 001. Okay, this is the change, and then the remaining string as it is 1101. Okay, then after that when I'm going to reach at this particular position, okay, at this particular position, then I will see that this character is 1 and the next character is 0. Okay, so at index I is equal to 4, so see at index I is equal to 4, this character is 1 and next one is 0, and it is less, I plus 1 is less than equal to s dot length. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to change these two. Okay, so this is going to be my next operation, so 001 101 1. Okay, so this is my next operation. Okay, so see 001 101. Okay, so now next time when my I is equal to 3, now see this I, now this at this position, see I is equal to 3, then next character is again 0. Okay, and this I plus 1 here is less than my string dot length, so I am going to just change these two. Okay, so now what is the result that I'm going to get 001 0111. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, so 001 10 and then 11. Again if you see I am at this particular index, then you will find that I can interchange these two. Okay, so I'm after interchanging these two, I am going to get 001 111. Okay, so total how many operations, one operation, second operation, third operation, and fourth operation. Okay, total 4 operations, so my output is 4. Okay, so now order is not mattered here. Okay, so see why I'm saying so. So we get our output as 4. Okay, so now let me just write this, so 1001 and 101. Okay, so 1001 and then 101. Okay, so how I'm going to solve this problem, so what I'm going to do, I am going to start from this particular index I. Okay, so initially here I is at this position. Okay, so let me write the indexes 0 1 2 3 4 5, and this is index number 6. Okay, so I'm going to create two variables, one is count and initially I'm going to set my count is equal to 0, and I'm going to create one more variable, and let's name it as answer ans. I'm going to set it to 0, okay, initially. So now first my s dot character at I, see, this is not equal to 0. Okay, so if this is not equal to 0, then I am going to increment my count. So now my count will become 1. Okay, since this character is not equal to 0, then my I moves to the next position. So now my I reaches at this position. Okay, so now here I will see that my s dot character at this particular index is 0. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to update my answer as answer plus count. Okay, I'm going to update my answer as answer plus count. So now my value of my answer, it will become 1. Okay, so this is done. Then after that, what I'm going to do, until my I'm going to run one while loop until my I is less than my string dot length and s dot character at I is not equal to 1. So here I'm going to just move my I to the next position. Now since this is not the end of my string and this character is not 1, so again I'm going to move my I to the next position. Okay, so now my I reaches at this position. Okay, so this is what we are doing. Okay, so now as soon as I encounter 1 here, my s dot character at I index is not equal to 0, so I'm going to increment my count to 2. Okay, then again I'm going to move further. Now I reach at this position. Okay, so again s dot character at this particular index is not equal to 0, I'm going to increment my count is equal to 3. Okay, now my I moves to the next position. So now my I reaches at this particular position. Okay, so now as soon as I encounter that my s dot character at this particular index is 0, what I'm going to do, I am going to just increment, going to update my answer. So answer is nothing but answer plus count. So last time answer was 1, now, and my count is now 3, so now my answer is going to be 4. Okay, 1 plus 3. Okay, so this is what I have to do every time, answer plus count. So now my answer will become 4. Okay, then after that, until my I is less than my string dot length and s dot character at this particular index is not equal to 1, I'm just going to increment my I. So now my I reaches at this position. Okay, so now again, since this character at this particular index is not equal to 0, so I'm going to increment my count to 4. Okay, and in the end my I is going to go out of bound. Okay, so now my I reaches at this position. Okay, this index is not there. Okay, so now I just going to return what the final value of answer. So final value of return answer is 4. Okay, so here what I'm doing actually, so I am not maintaining the order. Okay, I'm not going to check for the order. So what I'm doing here, so I am taking the count of ones and how many times I am shifting. Okay, so number of zeros inside that. So here, see, initially my string is like this, 1001 101. Okay, so first see this part. Okay, so just this part. So here it is 1 and it is 0, so I am going to make one operation. Okay, so one operation here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to change it like this, 0 0 1 1 1 0 1. Okay, then after that I'm going to see, I'm also going to get the count of number of ones. Okay, so here this count is 1, so now again next one I have counted, count is 2, then again count is 3. Okay, here I am incrementing the count side by side. Okay, 3, then again I found one more thing here, 1 and 0. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to add these three in my total answer. Okay, initially my answer is 1, this one operation. Now in this one I am just directly going to add 3. 1 is plus 3 is equal to 4, because there are total 3 ones. Okay, so see, we are doing these 3 operations now. So I am simply taking the count of ones, because we have to shift all the ones one by one now. First I shifted this 1 0, then I shifted this 1 0. Okay, here I have shifted this 1 0. So I have to shift all the ones now. This 1 0 will become 0 1, then here 1 0 will become 0 1, then here 1 0 will become 0 1. Okay, so I have to perform 3 operations. So simply I am taking the count, okay, of all the ones, and then whenever I've encountered 0, then I have to shift all the ones one by one. Okay, so all these are going to perform 1 1 1 1 operation, right, each time. So this is what we need to do. Now let's write the code. So code is also going to be very simple for this problem. Okay, so here first let's calculate the length of my string. So int n is equal to s dot length, then take one variable count and set it to 0, take one variable answer and set it to 0. Okay, after this we have to run one loop So for int I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Okay, now inside this I am going to check if s dot char at this particular index I, okay, if this value is equal to 0, okay, then I have to perform few things, right? And here if it is equal to 0, then I am just going to update my answer as answer plus count. Okay, this is what we need to do. And then once this is done, then I'm just running one while loop, and here I am just checking while my I is less than my string dot length, and I and s dot character at this particular index I is not equal to 1. Okay, so if this is true, okay, if it is not equal to 1, then in that case I am simply going to just increment the I value. Okay, that's it. Okay, and also here I'm just going to increment my count plus plus. Okay, if my s dot character at I is not equal to 0. Okay, so this is where this if condition ends, right? So this is what we need to do, and in the end we have to just simply return answer. That's it, return answer. Okay, so see, code is very simple, right? Code is very simple, just 17 lines of code. Now let's run it. So yeah, since this is a string, so I have to write it like this now. So let's run it again. Okay, so I am checking for the character na, not 0. So here I have to write it like this. Okay, so now let's run it again. So now all the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted and it beats 100% of users with Java, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. If you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.